What it is, kings and queens. It's another episode of the Plugged In Podcast. It's your boy, King Ace.
It's E.
Big E.
And we bring y'all another fresh one. What's goody, my G's? What's up, what's up, what's up?
You guys are funny. I just want to say that. You guys are funny motherfuckers.
Off pod and on pod? I mean, it is what it is.
But
We need a behind the scenes camera, but then I feel like we'll get canceled.
yeah, the off
y'all-
pod topics be a little bit OC, but
If y'all only knew what we had to get out of our system so we could bring y'all a civil
Yeah.
pod.
so we haven't done this in a while, but kind of fell off with it. The same we're thankful for.
Right off the bat.
Right out the bat, just come in with it. Y'all had a long week.
It's been a long winter. Spring here, right around the corner. Thankful for big Aries season.
Big Aries
In this
season.
thing.
Let's give it up.
You know what I'm saying? It's that time.
Let's give it
I
up.
already know how I ain't gotta say too much. But I'm thankful.
Somebody's birthday coming up. I guess we feel it in the air. Benny Siegel.
Oh yeah. It's a vibrant thing. A vibrant thing. But yeah, I am thankful. I already said that in the last pod though, on some real. You feel a change of the seasons. You feel the energy coming. Birds chirping a little bit more. Grass growing, about to start. And that should just give me a new lease on life every year. And I'm grateful for that because I live to see another year. And just another day in general. So it's gratitude over here for real. So still big Aries season though. So yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have no off top things to be thankful for I can think of right now as far as just like I was thinking about hard before the pod or anything. But just like you said, the change in season, just being able to like start over still, like like a spring coming. You said the first day of spring was yesterday.
Oh, it's coming up if it hasn't yet.
Yeah.
That was the first day of Aries season.
Yeah, because it was a whole bunch of people
I said
saying,
spring, not Aries season.
Hey, listen.
I think
First day of spring was
it was like Happy New
20
Year. You know, the
Tomato,
real
tomato.
spiritual women be like Happy New Year
That's the real official New Year.
because it's spring.
Well, I feel like on top of everybody getting back in shape, which is a beautiful thing to see everybody working out, getting in the gym. Seeing a lot of girls working out.
Yeah, they was
on
in
my stories and everything.
They was in there today. They was in there.
People, I feel like, are becoming more spiritually awakened again now. I feel like the woke movement had everybody kind of just feeling like they could be to their own knowledge and understanding, but then people kind of getting back to like turning back to God. It's a beautiful thing too. So
Yeah.
thankful for that.
I guess I'm thankful for isolation. I ain't know if I want to get deep or silly, but isolation is a motherfucker because when you go back to your corner and deal with yourself, work on yourself, build yourself, you'll realize how much stuff was getting swept under because you was too busy worried about other people's shit.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm thankful for isolation because this one I get to build a better me, and then I get to come outside and see how crazy y'all really are. So I just want to stay far the fuck away from y'all. So it's just,
But that's real because I'm gonna say solitude is a good thing at times. Like it lets you really search out your own soul,
A little bit of self-reflection is always good.
work out your own soul salvation.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
Yeah.
it's necessary sometimes. It's a lot of people who can't really sit with themselves, so they got to be doing the most. They got to be outside. They got to be ripping and running on a company with a whole bunch of other people because they really ain't trying to have them crucial conversations with themselves. Like, hey,
man, you
if I
got
sit still, I'm about to, all my little demons gonna catch up with me type shit. So it's good to have them times. If you can sit with yourself and learn yourself, you know what I'm saying? You A-okay.
people take on other people's baggage, just do too much. Like, hey, everybody go to their corners, get their life together, come back and share what you learn about yourself. Oh, I know what I was doing, you know. But if we all together, your problems, my problems, your problem, damn, it's what's getting accomplished. So
People be deep, like together, like a whole bunch of people in a room, but alone as fuck, lonely as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So that's really sad. So Solitude, that's a real one, because I know, like, I've had times where for sure, I'm just like chilling, sitting there, just looking at the wall, or just reading, or need to write, or something, and just like, that's why I do that, or just questioning yourself, like, I need to work on that, or like, damn, I noticed that pattern about myself. Shit, I got to be better in that area. But if you don't never silence all the noise around, you would never really.
And that's another thing that be
Work through
pissing me
that.
off. Y'all ever dealt with people or met people along and they read you wrong, and you know who you are because you didn't did the work.
Yeah.
But then they
Yeah.
be like, well, why are you mean, or why are you? I'm like, maybe I'm just real short on bullshit. Maybe
Yeah.
I already understand where this is going, and you're beating around the bush.
or just that, yeah, you ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
Or they read it wrong. Like sometimes people, they have.
But they try to correct
Or they
you.
project, or they might be projecting. That's what I'm saying.
Like you're negative. I'm negative because my outlook is more serious than yours. Like,
Yeah, some people like that. Where,
Ignorance is bliss, as they say. Or just they love to live in Delulu land and
Yeah.
just don't come crashing on their parade. Let them live in their delusion. You know, that's how people are a lot of time.
I would want someone to warn me. Be like, hey, maybe you shouldn't buy Gucci. Maybe a generator for your house. I'm like, what?
I mean,
You ain't got no money. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to make it a gender thing or like an age thing, but I think being like a man in his middle 30s, we're starting to take things more seriously. Like where we could just have fun and just spend money as soon as we get
Fuck
it.
off, yeah.
Well, now it's like we got to really like save up for the future and like think about family and all that stuff. Like, okay, what we gonna do with our money? We gonna invest it?
yep.
We gonna sit on it? Like, nah, invest that. You know?
Shit. Peace is fun.
Yeah.
Stability is fun.
Yeah, it's a lot better being stable and knowing you got
Health-
money in the bank still.
Health is fun. Not waking up feeling like death because you hung over and lose a whole day.
A whole day and you spend some money that you really didn't have.
Now you just in mourning. You got wear all black the next day.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit. That shit is not fun. Like as you get older, you be like, fuck that. I want to go to the gym. I want to feel strong. I want to feel vitality running through me. Like, so no. It's good to see y'all though, man. It's been a little bit. So yeah.
Yeah.
To see my
Yeah,
guys, man.
I was saying, I was hooping earlier. But
call
we gotta have a plug hoop session again real soon, man. We gotta have a hoop session real soon, cause
Said nothing but a word.
I feel like in the next couple weeks I'm gonna be dunking on y'all. So
Duncan West. Don't you got the Kyrie knees?
on y'all, Kyrie knees. Nah, I ain't got the Kyrie knees, man. Kyrie knees is freshly.
Brandon Roy over here. He talking all
Brand new Roy.
talking all this.
Hey, B Roy was cold.
I'm a
man.
dunk and all this.
Yeah,
It ain't happened yet.
yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's good. Hope is another good thing for humans to have. It's like, but everybody is starting to challenge each other, and they're gonna turn it into this pay-per-view thing online. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna buy it. But do you really want to see old niggas that like talk shit and relive their past glory days? Dude,
If you got a little fan base or you got some people who just want to talk shit,
I'm like, just put it out on TV. It's good entertainment.
it's only entertainment.
They trying to pay-per-view it like, nigga, your knees is cartilage to cartilage. Like, it's almost bone to bone.
Well, I mean, I'm from the LeBron era where it's like
That sounds crazy.
ain't no limits to like, not for real. Like, ain't no limit to like what you can do if you mentally put your mind to it. It's like the whole Mamba mentality mixed with LeBron mentality is like longevity plus like focus equals like ultimate success. That's how I feel.
But you saw the white mamba outside busting niggas' ass for the free. It's all over the internet. He outside in the park. You know who the white mamba is.
You talking about
Brian Scalabrine.
yeah,
La
Scalabrine.
Mamba mentality.
White mamba outside busting their ass in the regular.
So that's what I
outside.
wanted to bring up that you had put in the chat.
What?
The women having the men play against them for practice.
Oh yeah.
The WNBA players having random guy play. How y'all feel about that? Because I saw a clip with
Lexi.
no,
The white woman. She was getting guarded by I forgot her name.
the one who
But he was checking her. He was checking her full court, and she couldn't get past, and she got frustrated.
she was the one.
Sabrina?
Sabrina.
Is it Sabrina?
Ines.
Yeah, it's Sabrina.
The
I just saw
three-pointer.
that clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, her, and she was getting locked up. And
She got mad.
And she got mad and threw the ball at dude. Dude was locking up and ripped it up a couple times.
Well, he could have been hacking.
He was hacking a little bit. He was
How I
hacking a
feel
little bit.
about it is, I mean, shit, do whatever. They were saying it was just like,
Well,
whatever
it's
helps
in the
make-
midst of them talking about, or Angel Reese complaining about them not getting paid enough. They still want their money, want more money for them players, right?
you
So
talking about,
the WNBA players want more money than they're getting paid right now. So in the midst of that, you see the regular dudes, the average dudes locking them up. It's like,
but it don't matter
Do they really deserve more
they get
money?
It. But I mean, yeah, they deserve more money.
You think so?
Because they getting paid not based on playing dudes. They getting
but the
they
revenue.
getting, but they getting paid. There's a market for it, and it's been on the uprise with all these other people coming out. You know what
But
I
I
mean?
think
The Caitlin Clarks
I think
and
they
the
didn't.
Juju's
They lost
coming.
money this year.
Businesses,
It's a league.
I mean, I think they deserve to get paid more money.
So if your league is losing money, because your
Well, that's
your,
one thing,
your
if they
product is
losing
not
money.
exciting enough.
But I thought I was under the impression that the last 2 years, like the WNBA was like better, ratings
like
than they
Google.
ever had.
Yeah, it's
I mean, you have to do it.
It's the top ratings. It's higher than it's ever been because of the girl from Indiana,
Yeah.
Caitlin.
Yeah.
But profit, I don't know if it turns a profit yet.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, that's to be
So-
seen. So, but I still think they deserve to get
So
paid.
last year,
Because the game is involved. We talked about this one time.
last
on
year
the
they
pod.
lost 40 million,
Yeah.
They lost
40 to 50 million
They
in
lost 40
2024.
million.
24
But
season.
viewership is up, attendance is up. They made money, but overall, probably down.
That's what I'm
for
saying. So it's like,
The business of it is
if they get paid more, are they gonna get better? Because you know what I'm saying. Like as
these
a man,
these niggas getting paid more and they not better. Well, they better.
be
but they
real.
not better.
Angel Reese, all that. Have y'all watched one WNBA game this year? Be for real.
A whole
Yeah.
no.
It's cap.
Yeah.
That's cap. You watch the whole WNBA game?
Third quarter. Third quarter.
I ain't
is
gonna
on.
lie, no.
No,
Third
you
quarter
not
is
watch
on.
the.
But it's just because I'm a hoop head that likes the most, the fastest, the best of the best, or whatever, and that's gonna be the men. I mean, let's be real.
So let me
it's
go-
gonna be the most physical, the most aggressive, the most. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go back in the time
But
machine.
skill wise, they up there.
Time machine.
Juju,
Did y'all watch?
A lot of them.
Juju,
It's super skill.
Kaylin.
Did y'all watch
who
the
else?
WNBA when it was Cheryl Swoops and Cynthia Cooper?
No, but I knew
Rebecca
about them.
Lobo, all of them back in the day. Lisa Leslie.
I watched
at times,
I
yeah,
watched
but
college basketball with like Diana Taurasi and them.
You know why I knew?
UConn when UConn was winning.
Martin episode. They were in the culture. I don't know why WNBA basketball not
In the culture
teaming
like
up.
they should be.
It's like it's a girl thing. Like no, it's
They should be in the
it's
culture more.
NBA, women's NBA. Like get out. Like
Kind of like Hoopers used to be in like music videos and shit.
I thought we was gonna talk about sports last.
yeah.
I'm sorry, my bad. I
At
don't
the
know.
end, we ain't even know, but that's a
In
good
big
time.
letters. But no, it's good. I think that they should get paid. But how I feel about them hooping with the dudes, if it makes them better, it makes them better. So then that's just a better product. Like
Yeah.
if they come,
If they get better, but
or is there only one team getting better? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that unrivaled, whatever that is,
That's
they're-
the other
other
league.
They're getting. They're not taking the L because that was interesting to see guys and girls type thing go against each other. So
So they were saying the only drop or the thing they was worried about was it's just like random dudes who they don't know where the fuck they coming from. Like, yeah, I'm gonna let Lexi post me up. Like just being
well,
some
they
creep,
should have tryouts
creeps
first.
about it, yeah. So but they said like even there has been times though where dudes come playing them and like say it's it's the man's team that might watch them practice and see a dude on the court balling out and might call him up just for a practice or something like that. So there's opportunity on both sides, even though it might be rare. But I think it's a good thing if it's gonna make the women better, if it's gonna make them more sharp, you know what I'm saying? That's playing up. Even if it's a dude that just run up at the rec, but he might be super duper skilled and more aggressive, more physical, faster, stronger, because it is a man.
see,
I'm not saying he most skilled, but
If that was
It
me
might
on the court,
make them better.
She'll be trying to bully my little ass, so I ain't trying to hear
get
that.
in the weight room.
Nah, it's a height difference. She about 6'1", and
Better hit her with a pump fake. Pump fake. But
Speaking
that's
of-
skill though.
it's height skill.
No, not height skill,
It
but
can be because I was thinking about what's her name?
you can get her out the way with skill.
Yeah,
Because I ain't want to go sports too hard because we didn't go to the women's facts. But you talk about the height. I'm thinking about what's the girl's name? Angel Fernandez. Is that
the little tall Afro Latina chick? Yeah.
That's taking over my social feed.
She's like 6'6".
She's 6'9".
6 thick is what she is.
Yeah.
Like shit. That's crazy.
She is a woman fact in herself.
That's a woman fact. A Women History Month.
That is not the Women's History Month fact. But it is a fact.
It's a fact.
She is pretty tall.
She's a fact.
Man, she pretty good looking.
Shit, y'all, we gonna go to Women History Month. Shout out to Kamala.
Kamala.
Oh,
great job.
Shit.
Great job.
Shout out to
Fire.
Kamala for being the first black woman to almost be She's Jesse Jackson of this
real
shit.
fact.
What? Y'all can't come up with one out. Y'all don't know no woman that made history off the top of y'all head. Y'all don't know how to panda.
Yeah, I mean,
Panda
Condoleezza Rice.
Who?
Condoleezza.
What y'all on?
We traded her. We traded her in the race draft. We traded her. We traded her. So Condoleezza, I'm sorry, your black card has been revoked. Dave Chappelle said so.
I mean, see, man, I had one.
Listen, we all came from a woman. That's a woman fact too. Shout out to our moms, man, for birthing us because we wouldn't be here without the woman. That's just what it is.
Hi, Mom, but your month is in May. Chill out. So let's go to March.
But no, I mean, I don't. I'm mad because I didn't like really save the one. It was like there's a fuck. Forgive me for not knowing your name, but there's like a black woman. It's like the first black-owned airlines owned by this woman. Black woman-owned airline. I thought that was
one that I like
dope.
That I forgot about,
and I can't find it right now. And I thought I saved it to talk about, and I don't see it. So forgive me.
In honor of Women History Month, I want to shout out to the beauticians. I want to shout out to the estheticians. I want to shout out to the lawyers, the doctors, the CNAs.
So this is one of my favorite people.
He said Panda.
Because she kind of
Ultra
Panda. But Mae Jemison. I'm sorry. Mae Jemison. You already know about Mae then.
Yeah, they named
That's one of my favorite.
School.
What school?
Mae Jemison Elementary School. We named the school, actually. We voted on.
Oh, that's right. We did.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did y'all? How old are you? You the same age.
What school is this?
He's not plugged in.
I'm not plugged in.
He's not plugged in.
So on September 12th, 1992,
let's go.
Jemison and 6 other astronauts rocketed into space for their mission.
Let's go.
With this successful launch, Mae Jemison became the first African American woman in space.
Clap it up. Woman fact. But no, to your point, that's dope. Shout out to all just the dope women out there. We all came from one, like you said.
Stay-at-home moms.
Everybody is just working hard. Black girl magic
so
everywhere.
Look, I'm gonna do something that's not normal, but they get a lot of flack out there. But single moms, man, shout out y'all. Like y'all really do be holding it down. No, what? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's wild.
No.
Boo is wild.
No, because half of those groups get booed. Half of that group, half of the single moms booed. Other half, I'm sorry. Shout out to you.
They are
the single mom that's holding it down.
That nigga can't just say that openly.
No more fruit snacks.
I'm saying,
no more.
Come on, man.
No
look,
more snacks for you.
Look. That's what I said. It's not conventional to give single mothers credit, but shout out to
the good single mothers.
Shout out to good single moms. It's not out here worried about more about themselves than their kids. That's all I want.
That's not outside the house fucking while the kids outside watching Bluey.
All the moms, because it take a lot of work. All the moms, not just the single ones. Though. It's funny, but I heard
Flippy. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
But yeah, shout out to all of them. It's Women's Month. We're supposed to have a guest on today, but it's all good. We'll circle back.
Yeah.
Celebrate women every day.
Shout out to women athletes
and men, humans, good people.
That's the thing. And you know it's crazy. We giving y'all love, but I feel like somewhere it's gonna be. But you didn't. So if I missed you,
who do we miss? Who do we miss?
You're loved regardless because I can't think of all the things. It's all women.
Charge it to our head, not our heart, as they say.
Pass the ball, Corey.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, charge again. What he said.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all hilarious.
In
man.
other news,
Hold on. No. It's Women's Month, right? We gave y'all flowers. Now let's get to the shit. Girl Scout cookies.
killing people whole time.
Heavy metal toxins.
Thin mints getting y'all up.
So
outta
women, along with the praise, why didn't y'all tell us that these cookies y'all selling us
here. They had
kid
no idea. They
had
was,
arsenic?
they was the middlemen.
And-
They was the peddlers.
Y'all was peddling dope.
If it was Man Scout cookies, they would have been like,
They
you're
would've been-
torturing kids.
Boy Scout cookies. Oh, I'm talking Man Scout cookies.
Is it Boy Scout cookies? I ain't never heard of none.
No.
And it's
But
they making 800 million. They're making 800 million
Cookies.
a
It's crazy.
season. It's not a whole year. They're making 800 million a
I believe
season.
it.
The cookies fire. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They
They
do
might be bad for you, and
They do
motherfuckers
be
fire.
fire.
Boy,
But in other news, like honestly, if you was gonna get any pack of cookies off the shelf, they probably got the same
And
shit.
tested
Probably got the same shit in it.
heavy metal toxins.
nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I be eating these non-dairy cookies, Mats.
What you know about Max?
Soft bake.
Know about Mats.
Soft bake.
Yeah, Matt's fire.
They the best one
They used to
I've
have them
had.
at Aldi, right? Back
Yeah.
in the day.
Microwave, Mike.
What
Listen,
you know about Mats?
So y'all know about Mats then.
This
Hell
guy.
yeah. I know about
The
that.
non-dairy
That's that-
joint
that's
be
that-
fire, man,
That's
I'm
that
telling you.
Aldi. Shout out Aldi. Hey, that's who we need to shout out.
Who?
Aldi.
Oh,
I mean,
Yo, Aldi used to come through clutch. Still do.
yeah, because they merged with Whole Foods. They did something smart with their grocery stuff.
Aldi.
so does Amazon own Aldi now or something?
Aldi, you get some eggs
hope
and a laptop.
Does Amazon own Whole Foods?
They own Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I ain't know that.
You
You
can
know
get
you get discount on Amazon for Whole Foods.
Aldi real.
You know I ain't never been to Amazon Fresh.
I deliver.
I still want to go inside of one. I ain't never. I
been-
drove past it yesterday.
I ordered on Amazon from one before. And they just like
I never
deliver,
been inside.
like an
it
Instacart.
look kind of clean and nice in there, low key.
This is
Look
not
like
an ad. Take your ass to the grocery store.
Yeah, go y'all where y'all want to go. I don't care where y'all want to go.
After a while, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing but purchase from buildings if you don't go to a brick and mortar.
What's crazy is
Pizza's the club.
everything nowadays seems to be having something. Like what is going on? Like everything kill you. It got something in it.
Grow your own shit. Kill your own animals if you gonna eat meat. You know what I'm saying.
Like, it's crazy out here. Like when I think about it, think about how many wings people eat.
Right?
How
How many
many-
chickens? How many
How
chickens?
many? That's
Well,
wild.
when you clone them, you can
Like,
get unlimited.
It can't be that
wings.
many chickens.
If you cloning them, you get unlimited wings.
Like Popeyes, Buffalo Wild Wings, Harold's, Wingstop.
See,
That's wild.
you gonna get the vegan started on here because the little baby chiclets from my little baby wings, fire.
What you talking about?
Fire. The little baby wings. The one
I had a
you did have little wings, little party wings.
Wing dings.
Oh, party
little
wings.
party
Yeah,
wings.
that's little baby chickens.
no. I thought that was just the wing broken in half.
No, them little baby wings.
little baby chickens.
Like the little ones you get from Dixmoor Market, Dixmoor Meat Market.
Them joints.
The big ass pounds, you get the big ass
So it's like baby
5
chickens.
pound bag.
It can't be that many chicken. And then
10
then
pound bag party
it
wings.
can't be that many chicken breasts because only one chicken breast for two.
Bro.
wings.
They cloning titties. They cloning
Ain't
chicken
that
breasts.
many chickens in the world,
They
man.
cloning titties. It's
They
crazy.
cloning chicken breasts, man.
Oh,
It's not
shit.
safe in America. I don't know. It's not safe in America to eat the food, the bread.
It's like-
you crunch it, it goes
you
back
you
up.
disputed my left-handed comment, but fine. There's also one about the cows and methane that they release. The gas they release fucking
going
up the
into-
ozone and
Yeah,
shit.
all the cows in the world.
All the cows y'all be eating, the steaks and the shit y'all be eating.
Was they gonna release that gas if I didn't eat it?
They wouldn't be that many calories. You ain't need to have that many cows
What
on
you
farm.
mean? They was gonna monopolize. Well,
If we wouldn't eat that many cows, they wouldn't be doing that much
they
shit.
be fucking.
You seen a wild cow before?
Nah.
Exactly.
Well, I ain't,
Ain't no wild cow.
they were made
No
for
wild
us.
cows.
Nah, ain't no wild cow.
There's got to be cattle somewhere out there roaming,
No, it
roaming
ain't
the
no
prairie.
buffaloes. It
A
ain't.
bull.
A male cow, a male wild bull is
Yeah,
a cow, is a
buffalo.
wild cow.
They probably just raised in
Where you see
captivity.
wild cows at,
Because
man?
a cow is a female.
A heifer.
Yeah, it's a heifer.
That's what it's called.
It's a heifer. That's why.
I don't know why that was so funny, heifer. But so when he said you ever seen a wild cow, the woman always has.
You
a
seen
home.
wild pigs?
Yeah, those
You
are
don't see. You
dangerous.
seen wild pigs?
Boars.
Have you
Yeah.
seen
wild boars, not pigs.
have
They
you
got different
seen
types of.
the wild pigs that run in like big packs and they would like kill you.
Yeah.
And eat you.
It's like a name from starting with P, I think. It's a certain type that's crazy, like razor sharp.
How you talking about?
Y'all getting old. Y'all gotta start watching the Animal Channel.
Got to.
No, you have to watch
that.
the
You gotta
Animal
watch
Channel.
that, bro. So
That
you know
shit-
what?
Do y'all realistically think y'all will be somewhere with these animals?
I plan on going.
I hope
places.
to be, yeah.
I plan on going places.
Oh, like not as a tourist, like somewhere like
As
where
a
you have
tourist.
to.
As a tourist.
Because as a tourist, if I see a big ass bug in my accommodation, we changing accommodations
But they
Yeah.
might just be like, that's just natural here.
with a resort. I'm not a tourist.
Because if you go to a resort, you're gonna see like a lizard or something.
If you hike into some mountain to get some ayahuasca
the honey
in the jungle,
and get the honey.
you might come across a pack of wild boars.
How much is that? I'm not
And
paying.
they will fuck you up.
That's not a vacation.
Get some peyote or some shit. You might, So
That's crazy.
I never done peyote, but one day I might try it.
You're gonna try some ayahuasca.
With some DMT.
Start off with some shrooms, baby steps.
No.
Baby steps.
Nah, speaking of shrooms, you heard about, I don't even know if I should get this credit light, but the teacher that forced they said she forced, but she had sex with a group of teenagers and gave them shrooms and made them wear screen masks.
That's wild.
She's in Indiana, 31-year-old teacher. And what's making it even crazier,
Am I upset?
she's
at
married.
her?
She's
Or am I
married.
like,
She's married, and her
She made him
husband.
wear a screen mask.
She made 3 boys wear a screen.
That's not the
mask.
crazy part, but it's just a wild additional piece.
there was a movie with Nicole Kidman. I don't know what it's called.
My bad.
Where she was a teacher fucking 2 of her students. And she was married. Had like a plan to kill her husband or something like that with the 2 students. Being like, man,
It's not
why
that-
didn't,
it's like basic instinct.
why wasn't I blessed to have
In real life.
I ain't gonna name no names. I ain't gonna go down that
Don't
road.
do it. Don't do
I
it.
don't name no names.
Because
She's
they
one of
still
the names from
alive.
teachers.
They alive still.
Yeah. But
It's hard.
it's opposite. This nigga funny as hell. The opposite is the husband found out about it and threatened to unalive the kids if they told.
Just need to unalive his wife. I mean, don't do that, but
So maybe he has a type of weird fantasy about people banging his wife or
He's a
something.
cuck.
He one of
that's what
them.
it sounds like.
He wasn't like shit. Just let me
That's what it
watch.
sounds like.
Yeah, Indiana teacher, man. So
They didn't make him like that when I was in high
Y'all
school.
need to
They a lot more bold now in the high school section.
restart y'all algorithms.
I didn't see that. That's his
It was
algorithm.
news.
Screen man. Nah,
It was
I
with
mean,
the-
news is news, but that's
That's
unfortunate
wild.
to
with
hear.
the scream, man. Yeah, shout out to those. I mean,
And so she going to jail.
maybe, yeah. But yeah, because it was multiple kids.
They had a good old time, huh? Out the shroom was banging their teacher.
Well, guess what? Race it. No, I'm just playing. I can't do it.
Right.
I'm
we
pretty
are.
sure.
But no. But I saw an article.
They were black. Hold on, they were black.
No.
Oh, I'm about to say, get the fuck out of here.
But similarly, but not really, not that egregious, but still pretty egregious. I saw an article of what was that, the daycare? At the daycare, like the after school or whatever. The lady that worked there was having damn near like a little text relationship with the boy. I think he's like 8 or 9 or something like
No,
that.
that's sick.
And like she was like really having real conversations with him. Like the mama didn't know, and like he was calling her mommy, and she was asking him like, did he eat and all these other type of things.
I
And then
saw
she was like
something.
sending pictures of herself, but it was like just regular pictures of her like in her outfits. But the mama found out and was just like, hell no, like what, like lock her under the jail. Like
I
so
saw one of
she
them
getting
with
investigated
with
right
a
now.
dude and a stepdaughter or something weird. Like you saw that one that went viral. There's a dude and like a
I'm not looking
stepdaughter
for
or
it.
something. Nah, it was just went viral. It was,
It's weird. It's weird out here.
It's
man.
weird. It's weird.
You damn near need to put little micro cameras on your kids. See, people be talking about privacy and all this. I respect my kids' privacy. It's not about your kid. What the fuck is your kid around? Because these people is crazy. A scream ass, I wouldn't have told her so. I
Yeah.
tell my guys, like we running this paisley white woman and scream ass. We the kings, but we're kids.
Nah, that's wild.
She's supplying the mushrooms too. Is wild.
Off shrooms. I know how that feels.
They probably felt
She
like
was wild.
the best nut ever. They probably was like,
It's crazy.
we can't say that.
So
What about the kids? What about the victims?
they probably was in there like, man, it's the best teacher ever, man.
That's a
Like,
lot.
She giving them all A's too, huh?
That sounds like some shit off a movie.
Yeah.
If we really talked about
She wild for that, bro.
what's really going on in the news cycle, it depressed everybody. So it's like
The news is depressing anyway. It's low key designed.
I mean,
to
the Trump
keep us-
thing, it's a lot going on with that.
This shit is designed to keep us low vibrating and anxiety and fear. I'm just really believing that at this point because there's good shit going on in the world too, but none of that's highlighted.
okay.
Like, think about it.
What's the good shit going on?
You don't know because they got you.
I be wanting to know what's the good shit that's going on. Like, you know what's
You
good
gotta
shit
search
to me?
really hard for it.
You know what's good shit? When your little fine shit that you've been waiting on to hit you up and want to spend some time with you. That's good news to me. Now,
talking
what's
about, like,
going on in the world?
Like you hear stuff about like, oh, this little kid graduated early with a degree or multiple, school offers or whatever. That's good shit.
That I ain't gonna lie to you.
I want to know what
The state of the
curriculum is.
world.
Or this new business opened up, black-owned business that made some millions of dollars, whatever. It's good news.
It be little good news.
Well, victories,
Little
it's the
pockets.
victories.
Little pockets. But I'm saying like
But the
the
bad
state
shit-
of the news is like overwhelmingly bad right now.
The bad shit get the coverage though,
Yeah, but the
which
president
we want to know what's going on.
president-
Don't get me wrong.
is the biggest story in the news right now.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's a lot of
Elon.
negative stuff, and it's a lot of negative stuff. So it's gonna get the most coverage.
Shutting down education, Department of
It's a lot of
Education,
shit.
and
There's no Department of Education.
we're trying to send it back to the states for the states to run, which is like a fucking precursor to them like
Doing some
getting
racist
out
shit.
that critical race theories and getting it out of school and doing all that bullshit. We see the play. It's bullshit.
Some people see the play.
I see the play, but it's perilous times, man.
You can't. You're right. You can't get caught up in it because you know you can do about it unless you vote on the state level.
Talked to my boy about that today. It was like, people, so many people that's like activists, but it feels sometimes like to be an activist or to like stand on something. It feels like you're up against the system. Like how
Fighting
do you
in vain.
Yeah,
like, you really
yeah.
ain't
Like
getting
it's like
nowhere.
it's in vain or it's just
You ain't
I don't even
getting
think
nowhere.
it's a system.
resistance is futile type
You up
shit.
against ignorance.
Yeah, but no, you up against a machine. But so it's like, what can you do? Like how do you fight the good fight? You could be the change you want to see and just address the shit that you experience in your own life, right? If you see wrong, speak to it, stand on something. You know what I'm saying? But like, how else do you do it? Because like, if we get to talking about, and this, I ain't trying to get too deep, but like, we get to talk about black people uniting and all coming together and putting our money together and really, like, how do you all get on one accord?
See, and that's
That shit is
I feel
seems
like a lot of our
tumultuous.
celebrities that we look up to are letting us down on that because they got all these billions and millions of dollars as a collective and they're not doing nothing with it but sitting on it.
Colonize.
You know what I'm saying? Like they just really just sitting on it to just hoard their wealth and they're not giving it back to the community like they really could. You know what I'm saying? I thought about it. I shouldn't hold Derrick Rose accountable, but I remember when Derrick Rose got his first contract, like $95 million.
Mama, we made
It's
it.
like it was the biggest thing everybody thought, but like he really could like fix up Inglewood if he really wanted to. He really could like buy up all the foreclosures and like flip them back to like something
But
nice.
I don't even look at it like it.
I know I'm saying, but that's just him on a small level.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
got like
yeah.
billionaires.
Yeah.
That's just like sitting on billions and it's like,
Yeah.
why y'all not like starting a collective group of wealth and stuff and putting resources together like other races do? You know what I'm saying?
Kanye,
Like,
in the words of Kanye, they made us love their wealth, hate
they love
ourselves, hate ourselves and love their wealth.
We so about
So my-
comparing. It's crazy. It's crazy.
So that's
man.
what
Like,
man, I saw a clip. This is all crazy. We're
crazy.
talking about this. I was talking about this with a couple people this week, just in conversation. And there's this one guy on Instagram. There's like this young cat that be like talking a lot about politics and activism and like black power. And he was like, man, they didn't have to give us. He's like, they don't have to hang us no more or whatever. He's like, they gave us black excellence. And I was like, damn. I was like, what? And I was like, that's real though, because by giving us this
Illusion.
false sense
Illusion
of
of-
excellence
Yep.
or
Power,
doing more, but you're still within their system.
Yep.
So it's like you're not dismantling the systemic issues,
just
and the system itself is not getting
getting more
dismantled.
comfortable in it.
You're just at the top of the system,
Getting comfortable
but you're
in
still
the
within the
system.
constraints
Yep.
of it. So you give us black excellence, and I was like, damn, that's kind of profound, and it's actually kind of common sense if you really think about it. So it's like, damn, even if we were to come together, how can you tell the person who just scammed or trapped their way or wrapped their way to 30, 40, $50 million
Just spending it on
to then put it all back into the
community.
to give up their wealth for the greater good of
That's
the
what I'm
people.
saying.
It's
Like
that's
people who
hard
at
to
the
do.
lower level shouldn't have to do that because that's just 30, 40 million, right? Like Jay-Z worth what? 2 billion
or whatever
1
the case may
billion.
be. Yeah, and that's
Brian worth
on
a
the other end of the
billion,
spectrum. How do
Jordan
you
worth a
tell
couple
them
billion.
all they worked for to then
Right. So it's a
split it amongst the people? Like they ain't trying to hear that shit.
but it was the people, nah, but like start something. Start a new party or something. Start something.
You need a whole new state. You need a black
if
state.
black folks don't believe in Democrats no more, like we used to. If black folks are still like starting to become more skeptical of Democrats and everything, right? Why not start their own party or something? The way Tupac was talking about doing, different people talking about doing, starting their own party.
We would damn near need. I hear you. We would damn near need our own land, like a
Why don't we have our own?
country,
Kanye got his
whole
own
state.
land.
Talking like a whole state.
Kanye got Wyoming.
He had Wyoming.
Oh, he lost it all.
He sold it.
He sold all that land.
I don't know what happened with that.
Oh, I ain't know.
That nigga bipolar.
But it's just like it's just questions to ask. Is like to get on one
We could
accord
buy
type of thing.
Ghana or something. We
buy-
could buy it for real. Ghana for sale, but we can
Buy Texas and
Yeah,
then everybody
Ghana-
move to Texas.
we could buy
Ghana,
somewhere.
Ghana
Like,
selling citizenship for
we
us.
could
over
buy
there,
it, bro.
but-
We could.
You said
But
what?
all these
Yeah,
things,
government be corrupt. We
y'all
buy that
trying to go to
shit.
Burkina Faso? They got dual citizenship just like Ghana.
all these
It's tempting.
things are what you'll say fixes to certain things, but it's on a small scale because worldwide program. What black men get money?
Spend it back on
Spend
things, the European stuff.
They calculated that the black dollar is worth $1 trillion. The black dollar is $1 trillion market, but we have
Probably
nothing.
more.
So is it the billionaires or is it the collective of us who still go and get money?
It's all of it.
That still. I know people right now that look for low income housing just so they don't have to get a job and only got to pay $17 in rent. That's not a way to live.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who are broke who want to buy the same things that the millionaires buy that they see and emulate, like the Mary jeans and the things that they know they really shouldn't be buying. They can't afford
It's a
it.
status symbol.
They
wanna-
gonna
they
buy
wanna look
they gonna
important.
buy $200 shoes where you be like $200 in a shoe,
You ain't pay your rent.
but you ain't pay your. You know what I'm saying? So it be like,
The look ain't important. It's ownership.
Yeah, here's the fucking kicker though. Like, if we did manage to get all the people together, right? The tricky part would then be, I was talking to somebody about this. The tricky part would be, would the people with the most money then have the power to run shit? Because I wouldn't want that. Like the ones who got the most money can't be the ones that run this new
but
state or this new whatever.
in a way they would have to be because that's system for every other culture. It's the people with the money have the most power in that system. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
like it would be the educators and the activists and the economists and the
So-
black this and that.
if
you know
they
what I'm
were
saying?
smart, they'd still have it as
It'd just be the Jay-Z and Beyonce like running the shit.
well, it'll still be a republic where it'll be more like a, you know, everyone has a say in it, like a, you know,
Because how we gonna make it work and not just repeat the same mistakes?
have it where it's an actual democracy, not the way we have it where it's like a fake democracy.
But you know what's crazy? Jay-Z and Beyonce is just two people.
Yeah, they just
If we
at
get
the other end of the
if we
spectrum.
get 200 men, 200 women that all work and combine incomes, that's a billionaire. So when you say it depends on who put the most money, it's how big is this community? Because the more people you get that's not
Right.
of rich,
It shouldn't.
it's still-
it shouldn't require.
it would combine.
just
It
them.
would equal.
I feel you.
It
Right.
would equal with their bread.
It shouldn't bring. It shouldn't require just the billionaires to put up money.
Yeah. But it's the easiest.
Solution.
Solution.
It's the easiest example because it's like they stand
easiest
up.
to see.
They're outliers. Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know. This is interesting though, but I think until that's figured out, the most that we could do is in our day to day speak to us right, do us right. Because I can go outside with a bullhorn and a sign like, we need to till my face is blue. How much would it change?
Speaking of blue and speaking of the community, Big U, it's people like it's people like him. Even though I don't know the whole story, but when you extort in the name of a gang,
Your own community.
your own community, your own people, it's like, my bro, how far are we really gonna get when it's people like that who who have numbers and be like, we want this for ourselves under a certain color.
From your own people, but the people who ain't your color, y'all not touching them when they come in town. They ain't got to check in with you at all.
Right.
They can just come in and move freely.
They don't want to go to jail.
It's oppression. They was trying to say he's affiliated or linked to Nipsey, and I'm like, I don't know.
It's too much. It's too much. Say, but it come from podcasts. The people that got indicted with him on the same charges be on podcasts talking about Dirt put Kill Squad in the streets, talking about certain things, and I'm sitting there like, I don't know what's true or not. But then when you
Brick Baby,
when you go on podcasts and just start spewing, what do you?
well, he sound dumb. I ain't gonna lie to you. He said, nah, for real. I listened to him on No Jumper, like talking about that shit. He just sound like a slow nigga just looking for a reason to get more views, and like I ain't saying he was just making it up, but he sound like he's just too slow to get that what he's saying is putting a nigga's life in jeopardy as far as his freedom. Like what you saying on this podcast, bro, motherfuckers listening to this shit and thinking about like, did Dirk get his get back?
Through us?
Yeah, like,
no,
you know what I'm saying?
no, why wouldn't your low-level ass even know this information to come speak on the podcast about it? But niggas ain't meticulous as I would like them to be if they was to be on shit like that.
I guess he a lot bigger level than I thought he was when I saw the indictment. I didn't know he was tied in like that.
Big U or Brick Baby?
Oh.
He old as hell. If you been a criminal gangbanger for 40 years, you gonna be in somebody RICO.
I just didn't think he was. I didn't think he was gonna be going down with them like that. But it is unfortunate that Big U. I hate calling it. I hate giving these niggas they names.
Yeah,
Big U.
Yeah,
he could, like there's
shit.
a clip surfacing, and then I hate the internet sometimes because we just see clips of stuff. We don't have no context, but it was a clip of him. Basically, he was on live with him and his guy. They had in the background laughing, joking, whatever, and like. Somebody wrote in there like, man, like right after Nipsey got popped, it was like justice for Nip or whatever. And he just busted. He's like, oh look, justice for Nip, ha ha ha. Just started laughing and stuff, and I was just like that's not if that's not sketch or who knows what's going on. But he could have been trying to extort when he got out of jail. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And
I can see that.
Nipsey got all the plug and all the, you know what I'm saying? All the sauce.
He got
the motion.
He one of the reasons why they scared to let Hoover come home. People like him. When you come home and you got the power of the community behind you, you can empower niggas to do stupid shit under your name. So they scared if they let a person like Hoover home, like, oh, this nigga got tens of thousands of gangsters ready to do whatever at his command.
The motherfuckers ain't centralized no more.
They don't know that. But Big U come home and crippin' whatever and get the top crip.
Well, so you're wrong on that.
Do they not
The
centralized?
GDs is centralized in other states, just not like here.
Chicago.
Where it started.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
centralized.
centralized in like
The head
southern
gone.
states.
Yeah, they did their big one when they did it back in the
If
day.
you go somewhere like Memphis or something like that, they way more organized.
See, I don't want no beef. This is the internet. That's how you
Way
get
more.
it. And I'm like, can't no Memphis GD say shit to me.
It's different. They organized. They really appreciate
No, I'm
that.
just-
So somebody rated it down that hill.
I know, but that's that. You're right.
No, I'm saying, but like,
I feel you, though.
it'd be
you
a
though.
lot like we think of it if it like shoot 'em up, kill right out here, right? You know what I'm saying? But out there, it's way more organized. They're way more about community and shit out there. Like they actually do shit for the community, like they supposed to.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah. They uphold the word better than
They actually So
the law.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen with him. Same thing with Yellow Beezy. He just got
Idiot.
caught up for
Dummy.
putting a hit on
Dumb.
was it Mo 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know much about Mo 3 before he died, so I can't really say I was sad when he died.
I didn't know nothing about him.
I know nothing about
you
him.
know what's crazy is like before that happened, do you remember the story where Yellow Beezy was talking about how he got shot up? They like really tried to kill him and he
Yeah.
survived?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that?
Maybe. But he alive.
I do remember that.
Remember
And
that?
niggas-
He had told the whole story about
and
how-
niggas don't snitch. He alive and niggas don't snitch. He told the story, went on podcast,
Yeah.
got clout for it, but he ain't pressed no charges.
Yeah.
He got it back in the street. Now you're in jail. That's the play those
Stupid
games.
games. win
Remember, I
stupid
was on this
time.
podcast and I said, "Is street life separate from real life?" And y'all like, "No, it's the same life." Exactly. So these niggas be out here thinking, "Oh, I can do whatever I want. I'm above the law." Read what you sow, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I was wondering, like, when niggas getting chased down on the freeway,
Yeah, like-
is they wondering, like, I had this coming? Or are they like, what did I do to deserve this? So I'm thinking, like you said, it could have been where that could have been why he got shot up the first time. Could have been some O3 involvement in something. Where it's like he getting his get back and he got it on the E-way. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been he wasn't innocent when he got killed.
Mo 3 wasn't in it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It could have been he wasn't innocent when he got killed. So it's like
he was in the light.
he could have had it coming, you know. So
But
they said they was friends. They said they was friends first. They had pictures of them together.
like even Von got
I be
sympathy.
starting though.
They was all friends.
Von got sympathy, but we know at home how many people he didn't kill, how many lives people he didn't made cry. So it's like when he died, niggas wasn't. Oh my God, Von, you a
Some
killer.
people was, but a lot of people was like, yeah, he got what he.
That's why I be like, ignorance is like, if your family member was out here killing, and then your family member died, only the people who birthed him, wiped his ass, or known him before he was all that should be sad.
Right.
All you other niggas that support him, gave him gas money, money for bullets, or any of that, y'all shut up. I be getting too passionate. Shut the fuck up, man. Y'all.
Yeah, just be celebrating the wrong shit. It's a mentality out here. It's a sickness, man. And it's hard to even. And the tricky part is if motherfucker grew up and that's all they seen. It's like it's fucked up. Cause what were their chances of like escaping that? I mean, it's like know better, do better, but it's some motherfuckers that grow up and they whole household glorifying that type of shit.
But you say that's okay. When they say we grew up and we seen that, it's crazy because 100 miles north, south, east, or west is people who grew up and didn't see that. So we talk about in a small community, we doing it to each other, giving each other PTSD, and then want sympathy from other people who don't see what we see on shit we started. It's like in order to get help, you have to stop. You won't help, you want sympathy while you're terrorizing communities.
It's a fucked up cycle, man.
That sounds insanity to me.
It's insanity. It's a fucked up cycle, and I don't know. It's craziness.
Yeah.
But be grateful that at least you're not in the matrix of that. You know what I'm saying? Like we are able to have our own minds and see the play for what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so many people get caught up in it.
That's definitely one adventure growing up in the suburbs is like we not in it where we gotta make a decision earlier on
Because the blocks we on.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
many people we seen though still end up in it.
I know
Living out
people
here.
from the city that was able to go to school and walk past that bullshit because
and then had
some
grew up right on them blocks.
Usually they have protection.
Grew up right on them
They got
blocks.
protection though. They got parents
sometimes.
and people that look out for them. That don't happen to go in the same schools as the kids is getting shot. Got them in private school or boarding school, whatever.
A lot of people buy into that mentality early, man. Before they and the real tragic part of it is a lot of young men. They're not even like brains ain't fully formed, and they making these
life decisions
before they even have a chance to know what like regret is or know what the fuck the impact of taking a life or, you know what I'm saying? They just in jail doing football numbers before they can even realize like, oh, and that's sick. And
yeah, like
I was gonna say I think it ain't by happenstance, it ain't by mistake that it's like that.
No, it's not. But yeah, like you know, the killing on the video cameras is on the rise too. I ain't see the little girl getting shot. I heard about it.
Her dad.
No,
At the car wash?
That's that. I'm talking about the one that got killed on the train this week.
I don't watch them shits no more.
Somebody killing the red line.
Yeah, the stud did it.
I don't watch them shits no
There's
more.
a girl. She was laid out. Everybody, you know, video go viral. Somebody laid out, and bleeding out now every time. So they were like, I feel like a lot of it is we being programmed to like not
Be desensitized.
to that, and it's like
I don't want to argue with you, but I want to ask a question. If you know that if you take a picture of this dead body, you're going to get money from uploading the video, is it wrong?
People ain't getting no money.
Well, some people
they get enough views.
see if it's views with no money, then it's no conversation.
Right.
That's stupid.
But if they
you
getting
doing it for the
paid,
clout.
If they on one of them pages,
If you a monetized page
Yeah.
and it behooves you to record, it's still life. The human life
it's still sick.
is sick. But if they doing it to get money and we're the consumers, because we're the ones pressing play,
watching it,
to watch
want to
it.
see somebody laid
That's
out
why
dead.
I'm like, if we didn't incentivize, if we didn't want to see it, if it was nothing for them to gain from it, people wouldn't do it.
I ain't trying to be on like no self-righteous or holier than thou shit, but I don't be watching that shit. No. I would see like the
you
little
don't feed it
clip.
in your spin.
I'm just like, man, I ain't trying to see that shit. I'm having a good day.
Yeah.
I don't, you know what I'm
mean,
saying? And I don't want to see like I'm insensitive, but I just don't want to just keep. It's everywhere, like we said. It's bad news everywhere. Like I want to keep.
But that's the same argument. That's the same argument with like drill music, right?
Same
Are they
thing.
wrong for putting it out, or are
Same
we wrong
thing.
for consuming it and wanting to hear about people getting killed and hear about them killing people in real life and like verifying it on the news and shit? Oh, he really did that shit for real.
Like the
You know?
blues. The blues was a form of real life mixed with music, but it wasn't violent because our life wasn't violent.
My how we falling type shit.
Yeah, now when we talk about the blues is I got your man's we up on the scoreboard 30-6. 30, that's 30 niggas dead, another 6 niggas dead, and y'all bragging about it.
Right.
But then you go to jail and then something happens to you and it's supposed to be free you.
Like
Listen,
back when
guy.
we was coming up, rappers was going to jail for like maybe some guns, maybe drugs, fights, maybe.
It's different out here, man.
Nah,
These rappers going to jail for bodies. They all getting bodies. They all talking about bodies they got in their songs.
It's the clout generation.
It's just
man.
different. It's different. Like Lil Wayne, gun charge. He's in New York. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. We got that. T.I.
And it's that instantaneous social
Like,
media.
but now it's like they really got to have a body to be a rapper. I was watching a video about what's the dude, Bloodhound, Lil Jeff. I'm talking about Lil Jeff, one of the Bloodhounds, and one of Trap City Vale got shot. The dude who got shot.
Fortunately, I don't know those guys. I
The
stopped at Divine.
the dude who sister got shot at the funeral in Harvey or Dixmoor.
Nah, I'm familiar with everything you say. I just don't know him.
I don't know him either, but I didn't know he got famous because he killed 2 kids and put it in the song, and that's what blew his numbers up.
He killed 2 kids and then put
killed
it
2
in the
kids
song.
at this come out of school downtown, come out of high school downtown.
We're compromised.
It's just crazy.
He put it. He bragged about it. They kept saying how he killed them kids. Like, don't go to school, and start laughing and shit. He had an interview with DJU.
Talking about it.
Talking about it. He was like, whatever y'all do, just don't stay in school. Whatever he's saying, stay. He was kept saying that shit. You know, it was like, but they're now getting incentivized to do hits because they know that's where their clout gonna come from, and their views and their actual record. They're gonna come from them actually doing murders. They see it that way now. It's like
Not unless they charge the interviewers with a association. Like motherfuckers got to
they
start
start doing
charged.
that. They should because
Yeah.
niggas know they are interviewing murderers.
Yeah.
They know they're interviewing somebody that got bodies. They ain't.
And you just disseminating information, whether false or true. You getting yeah. We gotta just start doing something. But like we on the pod, we talking about it. Fine. I personally stay away from niggas. So I'm no help because I don't know how to fix or help them because I'm not gonna be around the motherfuckers.
I'm a civilian.
Well, my brother, he's a principal of Perspectives. So
He with the youth.
he with the YNs that be doing all the hits and shit. So
Tell him wear Teflon. He gotta wear Teflon to school because straight bullets ain't got
don't
no
come
name.
outside. Don't come outside when they coming out of school.
That
Goodness.
shit is crazy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like just the transition, like a lot of this comes from social media and just like the clout and just the instant needing to get views and needing to feel validated and trying to just be up. And a lot of people, you know, their bottom line is money and trying to get money or whatever it takes, content over everything. I was gonna transition over to movies and like TV because I watched this movie called Adolescence.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit was a little bit different, but similar how social media and like the bullying and social media and what impact that it can have on children's minds. Where the parents might not be aware of what's going on or whatever. So I would say check that movie. Neither one of y'all say y'all ain't watching. So I ain't gonna spoil it, but that movie is a heavy movie, but it's crazy because the way it's depicted and the acting on there is pretty good. Like, and it's one of those. It's like a British or UK, like they over there, but like it's good as hell though. So Adolescence, that movie is crazy because it really kind of tell that story of like a lot of the stuff that the kids now this generation facing, especially being on social media and just coming home from school because everybody, you know, bullies was existed for years, but like coming home and then it still continues and these kids are like tormented and stuff and really before their minds even develop again, like I was just saying, they their perception of reality is skewed before they can even really start a life. So it's crazy. So check that movie out. I was gonna say, what else y'all watching? Just kind of change the subject. That shit was
I just watched that movie.
Yeah,
I
dark.
forgot what it's called. I'm trying to look it up right now. It was on Prime.
music, movie, TVs go.
What's it about?
It's about this couple who like lures couples to hang out with them and like steals their kids and kills them.
Whoa. This
It's
wasn't
that
on
one
Prime.
dude. It's that one dude that who plays a good actor too, famous motherfucker. What was it on Max?
I watched some more of the Extracted shit I was talking about last time.
Yeah.
And it was a white guy. He was out there having a ball. He was like, I could have made it. And his wife and his daughter couldn't handle it.
They
And-
extract him at the wrong
Oh
time.
my God. He was like, I could have did it. I could have did it because you know what had happened was they wrote a letter and then they played a game and whoever lost, the letter got somebody get to choose who get to read the letter or not. So one of the families, because they seen how good he was doing, took his letter. So the wife and the daughter got emotional about it, like, he can't even hear from us. We don't want him there. So because they couldn't deal with whatever was going on the other side, they pulled him out and he was thriving. He was making do the way he had, and he was like, but I could have won. I could have won. And she was like, nobody, that's unfair. You should be able to read your letters. Like, I'm doing it injustice just talking about it, but it's a real dynamic about how you see yourself and how your family see you or whatever. And it really opened up some shit.
I saw. I went back and watched after we potted about the black kid and the mom was snapping on him or whatever, but he actually got the fire started before anybody. I saw that one episode. I ain't watching no further than that, but I watched that episode after we potted. And they were like, you know, in the clips when we were talking about it, it was like he was like, "Get me out of here!" Like he was soft with it.
Yeah, but
But
eventually
like
he
in
got
real
there.
life, but no, when I watched that whole episode, he was like the first person out there to get a fire started because that was like the main thing you got to get started first is fire, so you can boil your water, so you can have heat at night, whatever. So they was saying whoever get the fire started, gonna be okay. They better stay warm for the night. But he low key got his fire started like that. And I was like, oh, damn, he wasn't as bad off as I thought he was.
Nah,
Good job,
once
good job.
Once the nigga asked to leave, I'm like, you bad. I don't care how you started. Why you want to go?
Yeah, he gave up, though. He did give up.
And he was like, I want to play a game.
Or like the other dude on the episode I watched, he never got his fire started. He's like, oh, I'm thirsty, so I'm going to get this water from the creek or whatever. And they was like, you supposed to boil your water or whatever.
Yeah, that's
his dumb ass.
Drinking.
and like his family was just like, dumbass. Like, they're like, he going to be
Now,
sick.
in that case, extract me because you have to save me from myself because I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah,
out
you just going to have diarrhea.
here. Ask Jeeves, you good?
Doodle
Man, I
uncontrollably.
can't find this shit.
That's
Doodle
cool.
uncontrollably. So
Music.
other shows, any other shows. I mean, everything's cracking. Reach your code.
I
If you
wish
don't
y'all
watch
watched Severance.
I'm gonna start.
The finale just happened.
I was this close to pressing start, and I was like, I want to sit down and lock in with it. So don't tell me. I'll at least get like some episodes of the first season in, but then we could talk about it next pod. Before we pod again, I'll have some insight because I was this close to starting it. But other than that, Invincible was dope. You caught up with it?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Invincible was dope. We're gonna see what happened. Reacher is cold. Reacher is super cold.
Reach is alright.
What else I watch?
They spread it thin. Like they could have did this whole thing in like 2 or 4
So
episodes.
much stupid shit be happening in Reacher.
Right.
Like, but it's good. He's just a beast all around though. The way they portray him. Any other shows? What else? Something else I watched recently. I don't know. It'll come out. Music. What y'all listening to?
Not Playboy Cardi.
I tried. I listened to like the Kendrick verse. I wanted to hear the Kendrick verses, but like on overall, I was just kind of like, it's not. I can't keep bumping that.
And people who listen to it or they say I'm not a fan of music, y'all niggas is losing it.
I think
slowly.
Like the first time I heard of Playboy Cardi, it was like back in like 2016, 17, going out to Vegas and shit. And he had some of them songs, and it was like a vibe. I was like, okay. But
Shout
like,
out Pierre on the track.
yeah, that type of shit. When I first heard that, but I don't really rock with his music too much.
He demonic now.
He sound weird as hell now. His whole he just mumble. He's a mumble rapper now.
I can't.
He just be mumbling now. He don't really make no real words out.
I can't get with it. Who else? Fendi P album. I'm rocking with the production. Fendi be stepping up his lyrics. So Fendi dope. What else I've been listening to? I be having to look because I be listening to a lot of music, man. Then I forget when it's on the spot.
Now I gotta hit me. You gotta feel my spirit.
That
for me to talk
Reason,
about
that Reason album.
It's cool.
I fuck with Reason. And I've been back to Westside Boogie lately, running some Westside Boogie back. Money Man dropped today. It was decent from what I heard. Money Man got a couple cold songs on the album, that Insomnia album.
Jello took that foot and released another single.
Is it good? I haven't heard it.
Can you please shake that ass for me?
Okay, I heard like clips of that. Is it good?
I mean, I'm gonna go around saying, "Can you please shake that ass for me?"
You just gonna start?
Yeah.
That's your new.
Mm-hmm.
But that sounds like begging, just like you was
What to give me
accusing
the
Drake
hug?
of giving me a hug.
But I'd rather say, "Can you please shake that ass for me?" than give me a hug.
Give me a hug, not even that's just a demand down there.
I hate
Can you
that.
please is definitely begging.
Can you please
Pretty please.
shake that ass for me?
That's funny. That's definitely some begging. What you looking for?
This nigga researching
I'm this
deep.
movie, man.
This nigga researching
It
deep.
was a good movie, low key.
Like, but music wise, I've been on that. I'm trying to think what else. I heard that Erykah Badu about to put out an album, and all produced by The Alchemist. That might be dope.
I just want to hear his
That might
take
be
on
dope.
On and On.
On and on.
I need a darker beat. Dun, dun.
If he flip it, nah, that might be dope. That might be something I might be interested in.
Alchemist come through.
Yeah, that might be something I might be interested in. Al, Uncle Al. Yeah. Other than that, movies. Oh, I watched something I enjoyed was Den of Thieves 2.
That was cool.
I just like seeing like knowing that's Ice Cube's son
I ain't
doing
like,
his thing.
I ain't like how because he was. I ain't like because the first one he really got me at the end with the flip. Like damn, he really.
Yeah, he did that.
That's
But the
what it
second
was.
one he was too.
It was Speak No Evil.
The movie
Speak no evil.
This movie.
where they can't talk. No.
With a dude. He
Oh yeah, I watched it, but I was a little bop, so like I don't remember what happened.
It was
He
wild.
was weird. I need to go back
It
and
was
watch
wild, bro. It was some wild shit.
that. I don't
bro.
remember exactly what happened. 'Cause I
They was
bop.
plotting on his family.
Activities going on.
Taking the door.
They had kidnapped
killing.
They kidnapped this little boy, cut his tongue out so he couldn't talk.
Bro, this
Killed
is,
his family, and then made the little boy like he was their own kid. He couldn't leave.
That's wild.
Then they had it was some shit.
that rating is TVNC, not Super.
Was that the dude?
It's
that
the dude who
that's the
plays
dude
on.
Split. He played Split.
He played
Split. right?
Magneto. He's Magneto.
Yeah. Wasn't he on Split? He had like a split personality. He climbed up
Yeah.
the wall and shit.
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah,
He played crazy
real
good. He
Yeah.
played crazy good.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
He looked crazy real easy.
Nah, he be playing that shit. What else I watched?
Make you think like they be really like that in real life. Like, how do you
Motherfuckers
play
really
crazy
be
that
tapping
good?
in. You know who I feel like is not all
Jump
the
out
way,
of it to be normal all of a sudden.
who's not all the way right? Jonathan Majors.
There's something
he
wrong.
keep- 'cause he
Something
keep
wrong with
crying.
dude. Something wrong with
He
dude.
keep
Nah,
crying.
I was watching his Breakfast Club interview today.
Something wrong with
Right.
him.
And
He a little off with it.
I don't be knowing if he acting or not. Like he just be he be having some little.
He don't know if he
little-
acted or not.
He be having some little ticks going on or whatever. I am gonna check out that movie because I heard it was good, the bodybuilding movie.
Okay.
But like yeah, that shit's supposed to be real good. Magazine Dreams. But while watching him in the interview, like they Charlamagne them asking him the questions, I'm like,
Megan Good got his ass good.
I think she just sign up for that shit. They married now. They
I
married.
don't believe in that shit, man. I don't know.
You don't believe in marriage, or you don't believe in their marriage?
The Hollywood marriages. I don't believe in the Hollywood marriages, man. That shit ain't real.
Man, they in love, man.
He said she Coretta Scott.
That's how you know that shit fake as hell. Fuck out.
But then
She Coretta now?
when he started talking about how when he was going through some of his darkest shit and she was there for him,
Yeah.
and building them
Yep.
up and shit.
The good gimmick. Sounds
it's-
good for the fans.
So is that white woman.
Go on the tour.
So Charlamagne was like saying stupid shit like that, but it was kind of funny because you could tell he was like not healed from it all the way.
That nigga lost millions of dollars, billions of
But
dollars.
he back in it now,
He ain't in Marvel.
huh?
He ain't got the Marvel check back
Nah,
yet.
but I think after this movie he gonna be back in play.
He lost the
He got
bag.
found not guilty, didn't
Yeah, but Marvel,
he gon-
Marvel, I don't
he?
know.
He gonna be back in play.
Maybe. That nigga
He's
ran.
he's a good actor. You watch Lovecraft?
Yeah.
He wears the dress in his relationship.
You think so?
Yeah. Wasn't the white girl chasing him?
He
He was running from her to
He was
not go to
running.
jail.
He
He
was right.
wears the dress.
He was running from jail.
And still,
She-
and still went. He still got arrested.
Still went through the shits. He had already like snatched her up or something at that point. He stuffed her, allegedly. He was found not guilty. It's not funny.
She was running. She was running after him like, "Babe, bring me back that cock."
See, that's where he went wrong right there.
Yeah. That's why, like, it's
Yeah,
Charlamagne
right
is basically
there.
saying, like, yeah, you learned your lesson, didn't you? That's what the white
You
women.
you better cry every time a black woman mentioned. You better shed tears of joy. Oh, my Coretta, my Coretta.
But nah, he had a couple little ticks. I'm just like, shorty off. Oh shit. What else we got? We ain't got that much, man. Like else today. We talked about. All right, let me talk about it. Saw the clip, little snippet of the church that was selling land in heaven to its members. It's like $100 per square meter.
Hell you say, hell you say.
$100 per square meter. It's like a church in Mexico or something, Spanish church. But they were selling land in heaven.
I don't know if
That's
I'm
a
mad
lot.
at him or
Thoughts.
the people buying it.
Yeah.
Anybody buying it,
A fool is born every day.
how do you
God's supposed to
verify
protect them.
your plot?
You said what?
How you verify your plot and your square footage?
Yeah, what if you go to hell? It's pointless.
Where is the square footage at?
No, what if
How are
that
they getting
purchase
this?
is what makes you go to hell? What if you were going to heaven, but soon God said
Who
you
is the
came
real
back?
estate agent? Who's the
Right.
broker?
How are you?
What is
telling
going
me
on here?
you
Nobody
have
asked no questions.
Footage, like square footage.
They
Like,
got that.
how you coming up with the price comparison, the comps? Where the comps at?
Could you imagine being like, I want to see the virtual tour? They're just like,
Can I get a 2-bedroom?
the Lord is telling me to tell you to relax and just trust.
Is this AR? Is this on the Oculus?
No, there's nothing. There's just faith and hope
Is heaven a place?
and stupidity.
I can't believe people. See, yeah, yes, I can.
They said they made thousands. At first it said say millions. Then when I like swiped over, it said they made thousands. So who knows? Fuck the
Oh,
internet.
you know what it is?
That's wild.
It's one of them things that's said that way,
Mm.
buying plots in heaven, and then they gonna turn it to an after program called Heaven, and people was part
like
owners.
like on what's that show on Amazon? What are they Afterlife? They can upload their conscious.
No,
living.
he talking about just conning them.
Yeah, like not
It's a scam. What?
yeah, like but
But you talking about
but
an
like
actual
not
upload?
actual heaven, but then they open up a building called Heaven and be
You
like
talking about the good
you gotta-
life?
Yeah,
And they called the good life.
No, I'm talking about
upload.
upload. Yeah,
Upload,
That's
right?
on
Right. So it's
Apple.
called
That's-
upload.
That's my show though. I like that show. But you're saying it's just gonna be a building?
Yeah, like buy
Upload.
your place to heaven, and then be like, oh, they thinking it's real heaven whole time. It's a building.
But you can imagine a whole bunch of them do that, and then they be like, "There go your tile right there. You gonna
Yeah.
stand right there, motherfuckers standing
There go
next
your
to
place,
each other."
Here go your place of heaven. After school program for the deacons.
They say,
I would hope you're verifying that you get a set amount of square footage and
God loves a cheerful giver.
a verified amount of rooms and all that stuff. Like I had a 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom, gold mansion, all gold, everything. Some, you know what I'm saying? Something crazy. Otherwise, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Could you imagine the people that die go to heaven? They ask God, like, "Where's my?"
Somebody,
Just looking at them like,
should you be able to worship in comfort?
"What do you mean?"
Like, should a church have bidets?
I don't know if you take.
Why do you need
I'm just asking.
I mean, the bathroom's a bathroom though.
I know, but
But I don't. Would you be eating?
would you pay for an $8,000? Would you pay for an $8,000?
Why would you need a toilet? Is what I'm saying.
In the church, no. In the bathroom, yes.
You talking about in heaven?
Oh,
I thought you said church.
I'm talking church.
Oh, I thought you talking about heaven. I'm like,
Ain't
what?
like, nigga,
I
we ain't
missed
got no
that
bow-
part.
we
I'm
ain't got
like,
no
what?
bows.
You talking about bidets?
Ain't no bows in there.
I was utterly perplexed.
No, I was talking about worship. Like, if you go to a church and you went in their bathroom and they had a bidet, wouldn't you think that church is unholy?
No.
Like, why? It's too expensive. Why you got
Think
this
the European-
$8,000 toilet?
Maybe they
Why
got
does it gotta
like
be
that.
10,000?
Huh?
Why it gotta be 10,000?
A bidet?
You want a shitty booty person worshiping next to you?
Worship is like God is like humble, like humility.
No.
Why would you have it? He would come in there if Jesus.
He
was
wants it to
he'll-
come up like a sweet smelling savior. Yo, dirty booty.
So you think
go
I
watch.
ain't gonna say what I was about to. You think, so you
Go-
think
go watch.
Jesus gonna do that?
What?
Get a bidet squirted up? he gonna sit it like
If our Lord and Savior came back, he would not use a bidet.
he would not use no bidet.
He would not use no bidet.
He wouldn't be sitting in front of no bidet, man.
Talk about heat the toilet seat.
Like nah, man.
No,
too
he's
much-
not. But
it's
are
too
you
much-
gonna be mad for someone else?
Yes. Yes.
Why?
I'd be like, man, get a regular ass toilet seat from Walmart.
Wipes, so wet wipes, man.
And spend that money on some missionaries or some shit. Do something for the Lord for real. Motherfucking church.
But but everybody could use it. But people got feet washing and stuff, so
And that's another thing.
booty wash.
I don't need the little nappy head boy putting paper towels in the
I know,
in the
but
bidet.
I'm saying.
I don't think it should be a rich church. I don't think it should be a rich church.
No, he not wrong
This
though.
is the dumbest crap.
I know.
It's
I
know, wrong,
actually
though.
funny because
Because
I really just thought about just a bidet at church. Like somebody's just like, "Are you hurry up? What you doing?"
It's my turn to praise and worship. It's my turn to praise and worship. No,
Somebody in there, the dog like,
why would they be praising the worship in the bathroom,
bro.
Why are they praising the worship in the bathroom?
Stranger things have happened.
Bruh,
Stranger things have
I'm just
happened.
asking the question.
Somebody just in there like, "Ooh."
I
They
feel the,
triumphed over the.
I feel the spirit.
They overcame.
Then I had a church announcements like, and the announcements. We're gonna need y'all to clean up after yourselves when using
The bidet.
the bidet.
Please stop leaving your underwear in the garbage can after using the bidet. It's not a laundry service.
Stop brushing your teeth in the bidet, using the bidet.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, it's like Ramadan was this whole month.
Yeah. Niggas was hungry.
Hey, I love my Indian people out there, but they be in the bathroom washing up and shit. You be seeing that shit? They be taking their feet up, taking shoes off, and washing their feet off and shit.
You can't eat or shower during Ramadan?
I don't know
No,
what
they can
they.
shower.
I don't think that's the reason
don't
they're
tell
doing
me.
that.
They
shit.
wash their feet.
But they wash their feet often.
Bro, don't
It's
give
part-
Throughout
That's part
their
of
day,
it.
throughout their
Don't
day, like when they pray, like
Yeah.
I don't know, before they pray or whatever, they wash their feet off.
Yeah.
And they come in the bathroom, take their socks off,
At my old
wash
job,
their feet off. We leave the floor
at my
wet.
old job, they had a feet
Foot
washing.
water.
They had a feet washing machine, feet washing room.
There's a lot of Indians there.
That's what it was for. It was like a prayer room, then a feet washing room.
Because it ain't
and
no
then-
Nation of Islam. It's the Muslims.
And then they had like a
over
little room
there.
where you could take a nap, and then it was like the mother's room for like breastfeeding. So it was like this one little wellness floor where like they can go in and wash their feet, they could pray. and
We
do
got a
whatever.
prayer room. I don't know if they got a foot washing area.
They got the
for
foot
it.
washing
They
machine.
They should.
Because I remember I walked in like, what
I
is
should bring it
that?
up. We don't got one. They
I
should
was
get one.
I was ignorant. I was like, what?
Cause they be out of nowhere just washing up in the bathroom. Like, hey man, like, come on man, like go somewhere with that shit. Go somewhere
that's
else.
Real. I mean, but that's part of they.
They gotta get it. Listen, we got a prayer room for them. They need to have that shit right there where they can go wash up over there too. Cause washing up,
They
what
wash
I'm
their
talking-
feet in the sink.
They don't put their feet up there, but damn, they probably do when anybody looking. They probably put their foot right up in the sink and nobody looking. Like,
Don't judge.
well, man,
Now
like,
behold the land.
Don't judge.
but no,
Yeah, ain't no judgment. Like they gotta do what they gotta do, but
So
that's part of their religion.
speaking of doing what you gotta do, last thing we was gonna talk about.
Yeah.
The do y'all feel like that was a fatherly move by LeBron to step up to Stephen A. that game? If it was a coward move, it was a weak move. What do y'all feel about
I
that?
think it was unnecessary.
You think it's unnecessary?
Unnecessary or necessary?
Unnecessary.
For LeBron?
Yeah.
So what do you think he should have done?
But I said on that pod, let his son be a man. On that first pod, we did.
So, when you know the attacks on your son are really attacks on you most times than not, and you know a particular Stephen A. Smith is going to be defending Jordan at all costs and going to dissect everything about your son, the 55th picks game, like no other, like not like. Hear me out. For example, I was thinking about this too. Like, they first picked in the draft was not Bronny James. It was Dalton Connect, right?
Yeah.
When he has a good game, you hear about it. When he has a bad game, you don't hear shit about no Dalton Connect bad game. He's a fucking rookie.
Right.
Don't expect him to have great games every fucking time he plays.
It's the pressure from the name, man.
But it's the 55th pick. That's where it's like people are losing their mind when they kind of like really scrutinizing him on like they wouldn't list like his averages, right? He averages the 55th most minutes. So he's at his ranking for minutes. He's above average on like everything else. He's like above average for his ranking for his pick and everything else. So it's like
I get it, but this is what I think though. I think that LeBron pulled the strings for him to be there.
Okay.
So essentially, he placed him in the spotlight, and it's not even that he placed him because by the nature of him just being last name James, he was going to be put in the spotlight.
Right.
No matter where he went in the draft, they're going to compare him to his dad, and it's going to be undue pressure on him.
So, it's undue
by
pressure.
bringing him to the Lakers, it even intensified it.
Sure.
I believe. Because he was a 55th pick on fucking Utah.
Sure, but
it wouldn't have been
Did you hear what Stephen A. said, though?
What part? I seen him address it.
No, what he said.
About Bronny?
About Bronny.
He just need to go to the G League?
No. It was a lot more. He was saying, like, he was talking bad about his own personal podcast. He's talking bad about
talking bad.
Yeah, it was just like,
I saw he apologized.
It was kind of like he was just like, just trying to get views. It was like, trying to get views. It's like he did the same thing. You know how he says things over the top where it's like, like, bro, like.
Having the beef with LeBron makes Stephen A. look more hostile with it. You know what I'm saying?
See, it's easy I saw someone compare it to like when Kyrie checked Stephen A. in the game for what he said about Kyrie, right? Mm-hmm. And it's simple as because it's LeBron doing it, everyone has something to say about it. Everyone feels a way about it because LeBron checked Stephen A.
Yeah.
But when other people checked Stephen A. was like, man, I expect that was a man move. He came to me as a man.
As a parent.
I'm talking about Kyrie.
Oh, Kyrie.
When Kyrie came in, he was like, came to me as a man and tapped me on my shoulder like, hey, you feel that he had the same energy now?
Yeah.
Now that I'm in your face?
Yeah.
So when Kyrie did that shit, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's the Browns. It's like, it's this always having to like tell LeBron down to bring Jordan up thing. It's this weird thing with like.
That's because
it's really weird.
Stephen A. got beef with Bron. So for whatever reason, for that purpose, I see why LeBron would check him like, hey, whatever we got between us, that's
leave
between us.
Alone. Leave my
son alone because he the 55th pick.
Yeah, leave my son out of this shit.
So that
he living his dream, trying to cuss his dream.
I would track my statement like it's not unnecessary because for that piece. But if they didn't have beef and he was just like, yeah, you the biggest star in the league and your son is in the league and we ain't never seen this because like with all the good, it was the first time two father son, so it's gonna come with some of the, you know what I'm saying, the heat with it. So that's why I says like it's unnecessary because you knew what was coming y'all way.
Right.
But but the other piece I didn't hear about the podcast. Like
you gotta watch it when you get a chance.
Yeah, I gotta watch that piece. I saw the response where he apologized now. Yeah. Because the Bronny had like a 17-point game, whatever.
Yeah, just the other night.
Yeah, so
he officially has more threes than Ben Simmons
this season.
No, in career.
In the NBA or just
in the NBA?
No.
Yes, Ben Simmons had 5. Bronny had 6.
Career
threes. Ben Simmons ass. I told somebody that Bronny was gonna be better than Ben Simmons, and they laughed at me.
I
don't even think Ben Simmons that bad.
Ben Simmons not a bad player. His confidence is shot.
Just ass. He's just a body. When he's there for pick and rolls,
he wasn't
and rebounds.
A body. He was a
be hooping
slasher.
in summer league. He be
the slasher. He can
going,
pass.
Going crazy.
He can shoot in the summer league. And some of he
be doing. He be all type of highlights against NBA players. It's crazy.
I was having an argument about genetics. I believe a lot of these NBA sons and kids get the nod because of their name, because of their genetics. Oh, you got Tim Hardaway blood in you, or you got Penny Hardaway blood in you.
Yeah.
All right, you get this tryout.
It's nepotism.
All right, LeBron's the greatest in the world. Well, in my eyes, 20 plus years reigning, whatever.
Yeah.
His son, underdeveloped, even at the most underdeveloped, still better than half you niggas. Just off genetics alone.
It ain't just genetics.
It's
what
training.
he could be.
It's money going
Yeah.
into your diet,
growing up
everything.
in it. Growing up in it.
He been around it.
Growing up around
Hooping.
NBA
He growing
players.
up hooping in it.
You know, like some people can't transition to the traveling and how it affects they play when they travel.
Exactly.
Bronny been traveling since a kid.
Exactly.
You niggas aren't y'all not predisposed to be great at basketball like he is.
Yeah, he has an upper hand on like a lot of people coming from an average background just hooping.
Some of y'all niggas have to have a job. He ain't never. Only work he did was work on his form.
And his
So
video
does
games.
that give the green light for him to be scrutinized a little bit more?
I welcome it.
If Bron had got him in the first pick, yes. If Bron had got him with the first pick, if the Lakers had picked him first,
Yeah,
For sure.
Definitely.
For sure.
That wasn't gonna happen.
What you
sure.
think he gonna do to Bryce? They mad at what
Bryce-
he did to Bronny in the
Bryce
55th.
gonna end up going top
What?
first round.
And they,
First
and they
round.
gonna, and they gonna give the blame or whatever to LeBron, but it's not. He can't help who he is.
only if he gets drafted by LeBron's team again, which I don't think is gonna happen.
It could.
I think he gonna get drafted by some random team. And he gonna be his own player.
Or Bryce gonna say, I don't even want to play basketball. Fuck this shit.
So Bryce wanna hoop.
Bryce. I think Bryce gonna be better than
First I thought
Bryce.
Bryce wanna hoop. Bryce wanna hoop now. Because he sees
I
how.
was like that picture where you had the little hit three.
Yeah.
That shit was cold.
Yeah, on the ground. Yeah,
Yeah, that shit was cold.
bro, just
Bryce ain't even got no muscle yet, for
enjoying the joys of playing basketball without all the pressure. You ain't got to be.
Hey, Bronny handling it well, and let's not forget that man just had open heart surgery. Like
That's the part where it's
Yeah.
like that makes it a little bit less fair to me. Where it's like, okay, I get it. It's LeBron's son. He got him in the NBA. It's like, ooh, did he really deserve to get there in the NBA? The 55th pick. I'm like, 55th pick. Man.
and
You
he
saw
got
what he did to Giannis, right? Had that nigga on skates.
yeah,
Giannis
fucked him
fouled
up.
him. Giannis
Yeah,
fouled him.
yeah, because he's gonna dunk that shit. He would
grabbed-
have dunked that
grabbed him.
shit.
He grabbed him.
He would have dunked that shit.
I know it would have been some shit.
And then
it would have been his best highlight as great.
All the LeBron haters, like LeBron haters want Bronny to fail so bad. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, that man has nothing to do with that man.
That
Yeah,
shit,
it's
that shit
sick.
been
It's
sell.
sick.
That
It's
shit
sick.
been sell. We waiting on Bronny to fail. I mean, LeBron to fail. Or you talking about Bronny?
Yeah, they want
Bronny to fail because of LeBron.
So you know how LeVar was talking all this shit about Lonzo and them?
Yeah.
If Lonzo had not got drafted or been trashed, Stephen A and them would have had a feel about how he was wrong. So they're trying to do that with LeBron because LeBron said Bronny better than half these niggas out here. And then I look and I'm like, well, he is better than Ben Simmons.
Some of the niggas is trash.
But
Though. I mean,
LeVar
we
said-
saying that we ain't in the league.
LeVar said Alonzo better than Steph Curry. And that's where it was like,
That's my son.
but it's this right. It's his son, so like he could say that because like
you
it's
think Lonzo a better passer than Steph Curry?
yeah, easy,
Yes. He fluky. though.
easy.
Not on the passes,
Lonzo
he not.
see the ball, see the court really well. He
we
got
was
one
at-
bit more height too.
And so can LaMelo. Like
Pass
crazy
better than-
passes.
LaMelo's better.
Passes be
Pass
crazy.
better than Steph.
Pass be crazy.
LaMelo
And
pass
look
better
at-
than Lonzo.
Yeah.
More flashy.
He
It's
goes
more flashy.
It's
he's
flashy.
full speed, hand doing some to the right.
I seen him throw an underhand full court pass in transition.
I've seen Lonzo throwing too.
Yeah, Lonzo did. that.
Underhand, he said.
I've seen Lonzo do it before.
But it had too
Drop
much
that in
air.
there.
Lonzo's had too much air.
Lonzo did that
He
shit
like-
this year,
That bit.
Yeah.
but Lonzo's also coming off of not playing for the past 2 years. So gotta give him a little bit of grace.
But
with
yeah,
that.
I think, man, Bronny, I said it back then. Bronny gonna be all right.
Bronny gonna
decent.
be. I said back then he gonna be Avery Bradley. It's gonna be his career. He gonna be Avery Bradley. He gonna be a defensive stopper. He can knock down some threes. He gonna be a better shooter than Avery Bradley early on.
Dunk that.
He finna
He gonna be better
start
shooter than
dunking
Bradley.
on people.
He gonna start dunking on people
bro,
real soon.
Bro,
He was like catching somebody.
Bro.
Catch somebody.
He was gonna dunk on Pat.
if LeBron trainer transfer over to his kid trainer, he finna grow about 12 inches,
nah, he ain't gonna grow.
body mass.
I think Bronny done growing. I
Muscles.
think Bryce might get about 6'8", 6'9". Bryce might be like 6'8".
Muscles wise, you think he done
Bronny
growing?
got a fast
Bronny-
twitch.
Bronny gonna get
Bronny already
swole.
swole. Bronny already swole.
Yeah, for his size. He
Bronny
gonna
already pretty cut for his size.
dunking niggas.
I don't think he get too much bigger than that.
But
Or,
yeah,
or he,
niggas
just
be like,
might, or
you
he might
on
get a little
Bronny
bigger
dick.
and just really be bodying dudes and just like
Maybe.
laying it up.
He's LeBron's son. He's LeBron's son.
Genetics.
I don't be wanting to have an argument about the Jordan shit. I don't even know why I'm bringing up Jordan, but Jordan's son does ketamine.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Like,
LeBron-
Just
honestly,
put that out there for the
And
world.
LeBron, because we got to correct it. I said cocaine last time. Jordan's son does
That's
ketamine.
Special K.
I'm gonna
Special
just say
K.
it, like, man, I'm tired of the LeBron Jordan argument. I feel like your GOAT is your GOAT, but at my era, like, I grew up at the end of Jordan's era, right? I grew up seeing him win every year of my childhood, so I know the motherfucker was cold. We always won. Whenever we was in the playoffs, like, championship.
At least for those.
It was like whenever,
6 years.
right? But when you young, that's all you know is 6 years. You ain't 6 years old. You a couple
I
years
just
old.
remember them shooting. I remember them shooting after we won.
I remember every year it was Grant Park,
This what happens when we win.
Bulls Parade, Bulls Parade.
What happens when we lose?
Right.
My mama like, lay down. We on the bus. Lay down, baby. Just lay your head down because they shooting.
But man, I just feel like, man, LeBron is different, man. Like, to be 40, playing your 22nd season.
Never seen it before.
High level.
You still averaging the same thing you averaged your last MVP season. And you're a billionaire.
Still dunking.
You don't gotta play.
Still dunking.
You don't gotta be dedicated to this shit at all.
High level.
At all. You the all-time leading scorer and counting. Imagine that you get 40,000 points and motherfuckers like, he's the all-time leading scorer.
50,000.
He's like, he's still going. So it's like, he ain't done with that record yet. It's gonna keep going.
Wait, is it
Everything-
50,000? He did 50,000.
No, he had 40. It's 40.
40?
Yeah, it's
Cool.
40.
No, it's 50,000.
Cool.
No,
Bron.
it's 50,000 career for playoff and season combined.
Oh, you talking about 50K for just regular season?
No, he ain't there yet. He had 40,000 for regular season. He's 50K for
You know,
combined.
what's his name about to hit 25,000?
That's crazy though.
DeMar.
DeMar. Unless he got it. He got it last night.
He hit it.
Tomorrow.
That Bulls Kings game was decent.
Oh,
That shit was decent. I like seeing Kobe and them go at DeMar and
It's hard to
Did
watch.
we win?
man.
Why?
It's hard to watch.
We
Seeing
won.
my team on the other team, man.
We won.
It's hard to watch, man.
Sacramento ass. They went over there just to take a little bit of the Bulls with them.
They don't know if they to go home. They back in their hometown, living it up. Both of the niggas
Oh
from
yeah,
LA. They both from over
get
there.
off. They get off work and go chill in California.
They
sun.
both in their own hood, so they
Yeah,
good.
you right.
But the Bulls,
They finna retire over there.
I
and
ain't
then
say
that's
shit
it.
about the Bulls because they ain't really doing nothing. But they hooped last night.
Who y'all playoff picks?
Who y'all got in the championship? Your team is done.
Golden State.
No, Golden State, Denver.
I
Stop
said
dog.
every time. I said every time Kendrick drop, that Golden State win the championship.
Sure, but that'll make it your team, though.
But Steph
Alright.
Curry had got an injury, so
That ain't your
they
team.
out.
I got
Your
like
team was Denver.
My team is Denver.
I think
Okay.
I got Boston, OKC.
You got Boston, OKC.
I think that's what,
I got Boston, LA.
that's possible.
I ain't got no damn Boston.
It's
Cleveland.
Boston, LA. Cleveland ain't on shit in the playoffs. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't
Sorry to
think
tell
they're
you.
gonna get done in the playoffs.
I want Brian to get his fifth ring, so all the
But
Steph
Boston,
and
LA
Curry people
would be
shut
story.
up.
I
Would be
want
storybook.
Brian to get Bronny a ring. That'd be the craziest storyline of the
That would-
year.
first
if
year.
Brian get Bronny a ring his
But it
first
ain't gonna
season
be
in.
Bron. It's gonna be Luca.
Yeah, Great White Height.
Luca Magic.
If y'all think LeBron gonna not show out in the finals to get that MVP,
Oh, yeah.
y'all tripping. If y'all think he gonna let Luka carry him
He
the
gonna
whole
defer.
way,
Yeah,
he
he
gonna
gonna
defer
defer.
until he get the finals. He be like,
yeah, it's gonna be like
gonna snap-
fourth
he gonna-
quarter. He gonna
right? No, nigga.
the shooting at that. You be looking at it.
Right? He gonna start doing it yet?
They gonna be so mad that he get his fifth ring. They gonna be so mad.
If he get the fifth,
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
then he equal to
Tied with
Steph.
Steph.
They gonna
Right.
say it's rigged. They gonna say the LeBron paid. What's the dude name from Dallas?
If
The
Bronny
owner.
get a
He
ring-
gonna pay. He paid Nico Harrison to make that move because there's no way that they trade Luka Doncic.
Bronny get a ring. They gonna make
AD.
they gonna make a shirt like yo chain fake. Yo,
Hey.
they gonna make a meme.
Hey, you seen it? Hey, that shit funny as hell though.
But he sounded scary when he said
No,
no.
he sounded confident.
I think
he
he's
sounded
confident.
like he was just like, nigga, what? I'm richer than you.
Yeah, why he
nigga."
gotta be scary?
Why
Yeah,
he
them they're
ri-
billionaire.
I know,
Like,
but
they got real diamonds.
why he whispered? Say it with your
Because
chest.
it hit it harder.
It hit harder.
It hit harder. Like he just mouthed it, so he ain't even got.
He had his. He
I
had
ain't
to
gotta
yell
get
it.
loud.
I ain't gotta get loud.
You gonna
I'm a
feel
billionaire.
this?
You gonna,
It's gonna. You know
it's gonna go viral. It's gonna go viral.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I'm
think,
gonna read my lips.
I'm Bronny, nigga. Like,
It's gonna go
I
viral.
think he didn't want his mama to hear him. He didn't want his mom to hear him.
He let him know like
Don't do that to
eye
him.
to eye.
Okay, all right. He a grown man. All right, I'm gonna leave him alone. Cause that nigga Brian came on the court, and that was your mom calling you. And that nigga was looking like, Mommy.
Savannah.
No, let's go.
Like,
No,
Savannah is
Let's go.
urban. She from the hood.
Okay.
LeBron and Savannah from the hood. So I know LeBron cuss around his kids.
Oh yeah.
His kids cuss around him. They probably don't cuss around little Zuri.
Yeah, they don't
Cuss
cuss
around,
around
they cuss
Zuri.
around Zuri. They probably just, but when they hooping and all that, they probably say whatever they want to say, man. So LeBron still curse, bro.
It's gonna be an interesting playoffs.
Yeah, I want to see because now LeBron is getting a little more tick. If he get like 5 minutes in the end of the game a couple times,
He ain't in the playoff rotation unless somebody get hurt.
I don't think so either.
Bronny gonna catch a body before the end of the playoffs.
No,
He
that's
got
next
to
year.
get in the game.
Next year, Summer League, he catching all
He
bodies.
catch a body. He catch a
Summer
body summer league. I
Yeah.
think.
Summer
Nah.
League catching
Long as
all
he don't get
bodies.
He was about to catch a
Also
body.
get-
Yeah.
Well, he wouldn't have caught a body, but he would dunk past.
He caught a body in the G League. He caught
yeah,
one.
that's
Somebody
all
got dunked on.
Yeah.
They on his
He
highlight
got-
reel.
yeah. So he gonna catch another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got bunnies.
Like, he's up there in the air in his layups all the other
He
game.
be up there and laying it up.
Yeah, he be up there.
Nigga,
he
show
gotta
your
get out
power.
his
Show
head.
your superpower, nigga.
But yeah, man. What else we got, man? It's good to reunite. Plugged in.
I just want to say with all the Bonnie
On the
talk,
late-
I'm finna have some kids on y'all.
What?
I'm finna settle down and get married.
What?
Y'all can have the streets. Streets ain't for me.
He said I can have the streets like he had.
I'm laying the streets
like he had 'em,
down.
like he
I'm
had 'em,
laying the
like-
streets down.
Streets.
I'm gonna give y'all the Chictionary. Do like Will did Carlton
Hey, don't look
on
at
the
me.
Fresh Prince.
That shit.
This your guy.
Can feel the power. And we're talking about we had the little
The black book.
All this
He had
truth.
the black book.
All this truth we didn't
Feel the
spew
power.
for
Do
the
you
past
remember
hour.
Tommy Black Book on Martin?
Got
he's
the
he's
draws.
on the stand. He's like, Tommy,
Got the
what is
draws.
GTD? Got the draws, dog. RIP to Tommy.
Yeah, R.I.P. Tommy Ford, man.
But yeah, it's been another one of the Plugged In Podcast. Y'all know it. Every day above ground is a good one. Don't forget it. Summertime on the way, y'all. Chicago, just hold y'all head. We almost there. We outside.
Just one real quick before you
Wrap
wrap it up, wrap your shit up. But also
Wrap it up.
the sour salt bitters.
Oh yeah.
Mention the bitters. Talk about the bitters.
Yeah,
real
get
quick.
y'all some sour sop bitters, some She Legit bitters.
She legit. I'm on that now. I'm on that.
But
now.
they got Black Sea oil bitters too, but Black Sea oil in general, just to get y'all health up.
Get y'all health up. That's what made that
health is
one. That's my main point.
With sour sop though, it is good for some detox, man. So yeah, that's some Dr. CB.
And love all women all year, not just a month.
Love on.
Panda.
I shouldn't say that.
Treat your neighbor, love your neighbor like you love yourself.
Panda.
But the gag is learn to love yourself first.
Gag, yes. Don't you ever say the gag.
On some what's her name? On some Kiki shit.
Oh, I love Kiki Palmer. Shout out to Robin's Finest.
Man,
Oh,
shout out Khalees,
We
man.
going to the
All right, come on.
We going to the Harold's
Shout
bar.
out Khalees, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We going to the Harold's bar. Hey, y'all hold y'all head into the next one. Y'all already know what it is. Peace. Peace.